What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. All right, I got a mini to close. We are ready to rock. So, real quick before we jump into the mini, let me give you guys a quick heads up here on the live fill. So, after the main break is done, if you guys are up for it, we can I can offer up a little something extra for at the end. I'm offering up a single box. I think these just released today, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely recent. Is today release day on these? Hold on, let me check. I had this up. Hold on, I meant to look on this before I went live. Come on, no huddle. There it is. When was release day? And it doesn't say on here. I think it was today. Anyway, they're fresh. That's for sure. So yeah, no huddle, one auto. So it's a watered down version of the hobby box. So we're gonna get some parallels. We're gonna get one auto instead of two. But the Prism no huddle, I've got it $59 per spot. I've got 8 spots there on the list. Each spot's gonna get you 4 randomly assigned teams. What up, Kalen? I see you, bud. If anybody wants to participate in the live field, just call out the spot number there in the chat, 1 through 8. I'll put you on the list. The big thing here is do not send payments until we actually verify we were able to close. If we don't close, you don't have to send anything. That way I don't have to issue refunds. But if we are able to fill it, then great. Once it actually closes, send them over. I'll verify payments, and we'll run it after the main break, all in the same video. I'm letting you guys know now because anyone that does not get a team with their mini spot is going to get one of these Donruss Hobby Baseball packs. I got to price these in the break, so I'm giving you guys the cheapest box I've got. That is these Donruss. So they're like $5 packs. If you would rather have $5 off of one of the live fill spots, I can do that instead. So instead of getting $59, that first spot would be $54. But I do need you to tell me live. If I don't hear from you, I'm going to go ahead and cut your pack. So just an option for... Let's see. You said really bad echo. Anybody else got an echo? Sound weird for anybody? Guess my Astros need a break. We can do it, but I tell you what, last night we did a bunch of live fills. We did how many? Seven live fills, along with a bunch of personals. Yeah, it was like a 4.5 hour stream last night. So again, just offering that up for anybody that doesn't hit with their teams. But here, let's go ahead and pull this on screen for you guys. Yeah, no echo. I don't have the sound on, so I shouldn't. I'm not gonna hear it if we do have one. But if anybody else hears an echo, let me know. Yeah, dude, it was rough, man. I had to go crash on the beanbag chair after that one for just a few minutes. But no, it was fun, man. It was fun. We opened a bunch. All right, here's our live fill, or sorry, our live fill. Here's our mini. I've got Joseph Mayhew in spot number 1, Tony Wheeler's in the 2 spot, Kurt McHenry in 3, Matthew Schatzer in 4, Tyler Todd's in 5, Tony Wheeler's in 6, Scott Krukenberg's in 7, Austin Nelson's in spot number 8. That's my 1 through 8 list. I got 5 times on the randomizer. We're going to spin it 5 times. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's always live. We always do it 5 times. After the list has been randomized 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. Whoever ends up in the top spot after that 5th randomization is going to take the Jags in the main break. Whoever ends up in spot number 2 is going to take the Bears in the main break. Spot 3 takes the Titans. Spot 4 takes the Colts. If you end up in spots 5, 6, 7, or 8, that whole bottom half, I've got a pack for each of you guys. Again, out of the Donruss baseball. I get it; it's a baseball pack and a football break, but I have to price these in, and they got to be hobby. I can't put retail, so these are the least expensive ones I've got. If I put a football pack in, it's going to be noticeably more expensive on the mini spots. So just figure we'll keep a minimum. Again, if you'd rather have $5 off of a live fill spot, that's fine. Just you got to let me know before I cut that pack. Once I cut the pack, it's yours. Closed and it came back in good. Nice. Perfect. Glad you got that out, bud. Marvel, we didn't hit anything crazy in the break. I mean, nothing monstrous, nothing to put up a post over. So hopefully we get it in this one. All right. 5 times. Best of luck, guys. Here we go. Good luck. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Joseph Mayhew. I got you in the top spot. Joseph, you have got the Jags in the main break. Tyler Todd taking the Bears in the main break. Austin Nelson with the Titans in the main break. Tony Wheeler with the Colts in the main break. So for the bottom half, sorry, fellas, I got a pack for each of you guys. Again, if you'd rather have $5 off a live fill, let me know. Matthew Schatzer, Tony Wheeler, Scott Krukenberg, and Kurt McHenry. Again, I got a pack for each. So it's $59 a spot for the Prism No Huddle, or again, if you'd rather have $5 off a live, that works as well. Start jotting some names on some packs. Tony said, pack. Tony, you go with a random, or do you want to pick the pack number? If you want to choose your pack number, you guys are welcome to do that too. Again, I don't hear. I'm grabbing a rando. Matthew says discount. Matthew, what spot number you want? 1 through 8. They're all open so far. And if you take a spot and it doesn't end up going, then I will crack the pack after the football break. We'll get you one or the other. So Matthew Schatzer said discount. Tony Scott Kurt. Got you guys here. Tony says random. Let's bring you on screen. Tony, grab your, just need one. Pack out the middle. Here we go. All right, Tony Oliva. Will Clark, Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, John Smoltz, Optic, Unleashed, Vance Honeycutt, Malcolm Moore, and Cooper Pratt rated prospects. All base in that one. A lot of base packs. Spot 8. Let's see. Kalen, are you? Let me check. Kalen, I don't think I've got you in the main. Yeah, but I don't think I've got you in the break on this one. Yeah, I was just checking the record. Didn't see that. Let's see, Matthew's going spot 8. Okay, Matthew in the 8th spot, and then I got Scott and Kurt. Haven't heard from either one. Just gonna go down the line. So Scott, gonna grab you a random, pull you one out the middle. Here we go. Yeah, this is for the 5-box football break that went up yesterday. Michael Young, Jim Thome, Brooks Lee, Buster Posey. To 25, artist proof, Jack Leiter. 18 out of 25. That's actually, you could feel the difference on that card. We'll take the low numbered. You go, Scott. Rated prospect, Optic, Jared Thomas. A couple of base rated prospects, Dalton Rushing and Brock Wilkin. The break is pretty much paid up. I got one payment that I need to, I'm hoping came in here. I really want to get this going before baseball. Like I said, baseball yesterday, we ran a 4.5 hour long stream. I could not do that if I had another break to get to afterwards. So I want to, they have the ability of running those longs. I'd love to get football done first, just so we can be open-ended. Kurt, here we go. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker, Bobby Witt, Dwight Gooden, Cliff Lee, the laser, Chipper Jones, Optic Red, that is 88 out of 99. Rated prospects, Enrique Bradfield, and Durangelo Senchi. So getting numbered in those. These not numbered on those lasers. Or sunburst, I forget what they call them. All right. One more time, in case you missed it earlier, here were the results on the random. Joseph Mayhew ends up in the top spot, taking the Jags in the main break. Tyler Todd in spot 2 takes the Bears. Austin Nelson in 3 with the Titans. And Tony Wheeler in 4 takes the Colts. And we had packs for the rest. So I'm going to go update the list, see if I can get this last payment in, and we should be live here shortly, guys. So go grab your snack if you need one. We should be starting here soon. Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all here in a few. If I got you a team in this one, good luck in the main break. If I wasn't able to get you a team, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. All right, take care, guys. See you over in the main.